it's Yas and welcome to my channel, Yasmin's Made with Love. You can also find me on Instagram under the same name. Hi everyone. Oh, it's been a month, 5 weeks since I've recorded last time, and I am really really out of practice. As you may remember, on my last video I mentioned I will be taking a short break from social media, from recording video, to focus on Ramadan. And although Ramadan is still happening, it is one more week until Eid. I've decided to record today because you know, once Ramadan is over and we will be having a Eid a celebration, then it's going to be a long May weekend. It will be a really long time since I will be able to record my video, so that's why I am sitting 1 week before the end of Ramadan. I've got quite a lot to show you. I've stitched a lot. I've got some finished projects. I've got some WIPS. I've got some new starts. I have got some purchases, and I also have got some giveaway. Right, so before I jump into a show and tell, let me tell you a little bit what's been happening. So on my last video in March, I think I have recorded 1 week before the end of March, and I had a plan to do a little bit of renovation in my downstairs area, and I did. I have finished my front entryway, and I'm really pleased, and I am really pleased with the way it turned out. I've recorded like a little stories, little reels, and posted on Instagram of me painting walls, and so yeah, but now it's everything is finished and it's looking really nice. I've done quite lots of work. I've repurposed my furnitures over there. My front door were all glass, so obviously although I live in a very quiet area, my house is just by the main road, and I don't have a high fences in front of the house, and the distance between the main gate and the front door it's quite short. So every time when someone was passing, it's just literally like staring on the inside of my house, and it's not like, you know, I've got something to hide. I just don't like it. So I have bought this vinyl, it's like a glass stain kind of stickers. So I covered all the windows into like a oriental kind of Moroccan style. It's looking really beautiful. I try to put some pictures over here. I've also, you know, displayed some of the my previous finishes, which I thought will work very well with like the overall decor. So yeah, I'm really pleased with it. After I finished the entryway, I moved on to inside of the house, and I finished my hallway and you know, all of the stairway. But I'm not gonna lie, the wallpaper, the scraping of the wallpaper almost killed me. I could not feel my arms for about a week after. It was really hard work, especially then I have done this all by myself, because I've mentioned my husband was away that time. He went to Morocco. He had some business to attend, but also I've asked him to buy some traditional Moroccan food, and obviously I was running short on spices as well, so I wanted him to buy a few things as well. So at the time when I've been doing all of the, you know, DIY and the renovation, I was alone, because my bold boys, my older son, he doesn't live at home. He lives in a university accommodation. And my second son, he is in a college every day. He was in a college every day. So, you know, but I'm happy. I mean, I'm happy to do the DIY, but it was a really hard work. But now it's over. I have finally managed to organize my cross stitch walls a little bit better. So now I have got a designated wall when I display my cultural diversity pieces, and they look so good over there. I will be including, because I was going to put a pictures, however my hallway and the staircase is really awkward because it's narrow and dark, and no matter what I try to do, I just cannot find the right angle to kind of capture the, you know, the overall how well it looked. But I'm going to be doing my best. So if I can, probably I will include a picture over here, and if I have not managed, then I will maybe record like a short video and include at the end of this video. So yeah, so my diversity wall is well accomplished, well established, and then all the other Quakers which used to were hanged and mounted on this wall, which if I record my video facing other way, this is the wall you can see behind me. So all those Quakers I have moved from here, and now I display them on a stairway. So like all the stairway up, this whole wall is covered with the Quakers, and I think it's looking really good. And somehow my wallpaper is matching the frames, and what it turns out, and most of the Quakers, they had some kind of tone of blue and shade of blue, so they just kind of go together very well, which is perfect. Again, I will try to include a picture, or I will do the small video at the end. Right, so since I have removed everything from here, then I make myself a sampler wall over here, which the best way to show you, I'm just going to include a picture because that's quite easy to photograph. So I include a picture over here, and I have changed quite few frames on those pieces, especially the frame I have purchased for Prairie Schooler Alphabet. I really like the frame. However, I haven't taken the measurement correctly. So when the frame arrived, it had a lovely border on the top and the bottom, but then the sides were flush with the frame. So it didn't look symmetrical to me. It just didn't look well balanced and well centered. So I have found the frame at home, and I painted it in chocolate brown, and I liked it better. I've also changed the frame for my sewing room, which I did show you before, and before was framed into a square white frame. However, the picture is rectangular, so I didn't have even margins all around. So now this frame, I think, complements and I give the true character of this piece, and I really, really love it. So all of this, I'm going to include a picture so you can have a look for yourself. So this was what I was talking. Yeah, from the you know, all the renovation, I jumped straight away to the walls. So yeah, and then it was Ramadan. So after all of this, you know, changing things around and all of this decoration, finding new walls, the Ramadan had started. And the first week, my first 2 weeks, my children were at home because they had a half term, and this time was a little bit hard because you know, obviously you know, I needed to entertain them somehow. However, you know, not being able to drink all day, you know, I run on coffee. So imagine if I cannot have a coffee for a whole day. I'm not the nicest person to be around. So yeah, but still, I still managed to take them out. We've been to quite a few places. We went to Fun Fair, obviously South Bank. This is my favorite place in London. We visited London Aquarium, and and a Shrek museum, although we've been on those places before. But you know, I think it's nice to visit them at least once every year, because you know it's really fun. Now my children are almost 10 years old. They look onto those places from a very different perspective. You know, it's nice to have a conversation. They understand, they're asking the right question, and they're like really involved and really engaged in the activities. And it's much more fun now to actually take them to the same places once again, when they understand and they actually enjoy the you know, with everything what those places got to offer. So after half term, when the kids go back to school, sort of just a blankness. So once the kids go back to school, you know, Ramadan was very low key, because I try to kind of stay active like I usually am, which is, you know, do my runs, do my exercises, but I found it really difficult. I ran once or twice, however, it wasn't very long distance, between 2 to 3 miles. However, the way I felt after, it really made me stop, because the fact that I couldn't drink, so I felt really dehydrated and really tired. It is, you know, the not being able to eat does not bother me a lot, but the fact that I cannot have a fluid, it really affected me. So I had like a really terrible, it's like a more migraine than a headaches. So I stopped, but I kind of continue with my daily walks. So yeah, you know, once Ramadan finishes, I need to really up my game when it comes to running, because my Hackney half is on 22nd, 23rd of May. Obviously, it's not going to be a PB, but I still want to have a good time, and I still want to feel well after, you know, after finishing 21 miles. Right, so that's pretty much it. I still have got one more week of Ramadan to go, and then is a Eid celebration. Again, it is going to be at home with my closest one. I don't have a family. My family, or my husband's family, does not live in the UK, so it's going to be only 6 of us. My son, he came back from the university. His freshman year is almost over. He still have got one exam and one assignment, and then he is a free person. He is going to be back for the second year in October, but for now he moved back home, which is awesome. I like to have him around. My second son is on his final exam and his college will be done, and then he's been accepted to, he's been given the conditional offer to the university when he wanted to go. So once his final exam, when he's got the results from the final exam, he will know for sure if he got in or not. So finger crossed for that. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. So let me start showing you some of the projects I have been working on, because over this Ramadan I have worked on a variety of projects. I've done some crochet, I've done some sewing, and obviously I've done some cross stitch. So before I start showing you my new stuff, let me show you the pieces which I have stitched previously in the previous years. However, they were languishing somewhere in the boxes. They have never been fully finished. So I finally managed to put them in a frame, and these pieces which I'm about to show you are on my wall in my new entryway, because I think they match the character of this kind of oriental and, like, you know, bohemian style because of the colors. So the first one which I've stitched, 2 or 3 years ago, I did Zodiac by Satsuma Street, and this is Libra. That's my my side. It's a glare is terrible. Maybe this way. I've stitched this on 14 count Ada, black Ada, with my own colors, which were quite similar to the colors which are recommended. And this is my husband sign, the Cancer. the glare is off. I'm going to pause for a second and I will close the blinds. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, I don't think this actually helped. But anyway, this is Cancer. And a lion, because my twins are a lions. I still have got Sagittarius and oh god, what is bottom sign is? Scorpion. So yeah, I've got 2 of those to complete as well. I have the patterns, I just needed time to stitch it. Right, and project which I have been showing you so many times, Stitcherovia. Originally I was going to put this into a hoop and hang it in my youngest son room. However, when I finished it, I really wanted to have it display you know, in my entryway, and I found this circular frame which I think looks really good. So yeah, so this one is frame as well. And one more piece which I stitched 2 years ago, because there is a date on it. I've stitched 2 years ago and I framed 2 years ago. However, the frame I picked it was really lovely. However, my framing was rubbish because it was uneven and one corner was pulled too much, so it was like kind of crooked. So I took it apart, I've washed it, I stretched it, and I changed the frame. God, this is my Asian lady. She is beautiful. She's absolutely gorgeous. Why is the glare so bad today? Maybe I should be sitting facing other way. So that's what it is, and I think she is fantastic. Right, so those were my old projects which I only managed to frame or reframe. So let me put this on the side. Right, now I have got pieces which I finished. They were my old WIPS. Oh my god, you can tell that I haven't been recording for a really long time. So yeah, now I'm going to show you the pieces which were my old WIPS, or the project I've started this year and I fully finished them. So the first one, I'm gonna reach very far. Oh. Okay. Right, so first one is To Market. It is by Etsy seller. I'm gonna put across the screen the name of the shop and also the link down below. I started this last year. It was my old WIP, and I absolutely love it. I absolutely love this piece. I used my own colors for it, and it is on 18 count cream Ada, and the frame I found it on Amazon and I framed it myself. Oh, isn't this gorgeous? There is another piece which I'm going to be stitching as well, because I don't know why I have been procrastinating to finish this piece so much, although every single person and every single part of clothing is backstitched. It just gone so quickly. So for last time when I showed you, I had only this little boy, but then I just kind of sat down, powered through, and I finished it with like 2 days. So yeah, so this is my first finish. Gosh, this glare is really bothering me now. And the second finish, which was my new start, I think a month ago or 2 months ago, I was enabled by Charlie. Charlie Feathers on Instagram and YouTube, because both of us, we purchased the Nitka kit, and this allowed us to get this free chart. We have got hashtag for it, which is 4 Season Pets 2022, and I finished mine. The original idea is I wanted to have it finished on this. I wanted to have finished on this. However, the piece was too big, so I have decided to put it in a frame. I mounted this on the sticky board. I bought this rainbow rickrack, and I think this really brings the color, and it looks really good. I really like it. So this is my Barbara Anna pets. Oh, absolutely love it. I have used my own colors. I used the picture reference to kind of match the colors. But I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Maybe some of the DMCs are actually called for, especially on the autumn cut. But everything else is just a similar DMCs. Oh, absolutely love it. So this is my second frame finish. Now I have got plenty of other finishes which I would love to show you. However, I have got no space on my desk. So I'm going to post this video and I will bring my tray closer. So hold please. Right, I'm back. Yes, other finishes. My God, this video is going to be not the greatest, so I hope you forgive me, but I also hope you have missed me. So even if I am rambling and being so random, you're still enjoying seeing my projects. Right, so the project which I'm almost finished, I just need to stuff it, and it is this alphabet a rabbit by Stitchy Princess. So yes, I have got my opening here. I just need to stuff this. Originally I was going to do it as a flat finish. However, I changed my mind. I wanted to have a pillow, and then I have got a badge which I will be pinning here, and this will be in my Patriotic tray. Although I'm not Ukrainian, I think it goes well with my Patriotic tray. Okay, the second one, which I stitched 2 years ago, when just the beginning of pandemic, when all of the designers were offering the free charts for stay home and stitch. So this is project by Tiny Modernist, and I used to have it frame. However, when I moved my sampler from this wall to this wall, I just kind of said, oh, I'm going to turn it into a pillow and put into my kind of sewing notions kind of tray. So I still need to stuff this one and then maybe embellish this with some trim, or I don't know yet, but pillow is almost there. And this is again something I had used to framed, but now I turn this into a pillow. This is Home Sweet Home by Home Stitchness Jenny, and this one will be a pincushion. Okay, and a pillow which is not fully finished yet. It is Barbara Anna, a Wanted, and I have used similar colors for it. It says Wanted 1000 cross stitches rewired. It's one of those designs which is not very popular. I haven't seen many of people stitching this smalls. I have them all. This is from the Creative Poppy. If you go to section search by designer and you click on Barbara Anna, then this one can be found under quotes, funny design, and there is a plenty of them. And I will be stitching all of them as well, because I will put a picture, but in here on my tier trade I have got all of the Dreaming Girls by Barbara Anna, but then on next to it I have got basket, which I will be putting all of this kind of funny little quirky pillows by Barbara Anna too. So this is the first one, which I need to just stuff, and I think it's super fun, and I just bucket this with green fabric. Right, so now I can show you all of the full finished pillows. Of course, my last Instagram post was the start onto this project, and this is the Floral Dreams by Barbara Anna, and I have used only some of the called for colors, and instead of blue Lugana I've used Golden Blossom 28 count Murano, and some of the similar colors. I think the face and the skin tone is as she charted, and everything else is my own conversion. And instead of crying, oh no, it wasn't crying she recommended, Raiden. I don't, no, not Raiden is this cups and mugs. I don't know, but I use the DMC metallic for it. I don't know, camera does not want to pick the shimmer, the shine, but all of the parts which are this kind of gold, that's the metallic DMC, and I finished this as a pillow, and I absolutely love her. She reminds me of like you know, what's the, oh gosh, Native American, like a, you know, daughter of the you know, the tribe leader or something. Is absolutely beautiful, like Pocahontas kind of beautiful. This video is not going to be great. I'm going to be sounding ridiculous. Probably I have not been talking that much, because you know, when I cannot have my coffee I'm grumpy, so it was probably better for me not to talk a lot. Right, another Barbara Anna. This one is the latest Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine, and it is a Dreaming Queen Bee. And again, I have used my own colors. I try to kind of stay with the original design, which is yellow and blue, but I have used my own yellows and my own blue. And again, I've used quite a lot of metallic as well, especially on the crown, on this kind of pollen which floats around, and in the buds of the flowers as well. And then I have finished it with a crochet border. I have a video tutorial on how to make crochet borders as well, and I've used the variegated 100% cotton, crochet cotton. That's why I think it just matches very well the pillows, this pillow, and I just finished it with a charm, and I really love it. Gorgeous. Okay, more Barbara Anna. Right, we are almost in May, and beginning of May, 3rd of May, it's a Constitution Day in Poland. So I've decided to do a few of the patriotic pieces to go into my patriotic tray, and I finally come around, and I stitched this pillow 2 years ago, and then each year I add a new pin to celebrate another year of Polish independence. But finally this year I've managed to pin, so I still have got opening here, because I needed to put the pins. So I have got pins 2021, 2014, 2019, 2020, 2020, and then I have got space for some more on this side. So once my poppy field of poppy is all finished, all full, I will be stitching this pillow once again. Okay, and now new stuff. So this is Barbara Anna, which was published in the Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine in summer 2020, and this is the original design. However, I changed this into Polish version of so I have done my white eagle on the red background, and then I've done my strawberry kind of orangey, yellowy, red. I've used 2 different greens, and I really like it. And it's just a pillow. I've a little bit of daisies on the side, and I think it's really lovely. Okay, and then from this chart, which I won from Patchwork Rabbit competition, I've stitched a few of those pillows. However, I changed them. So I've stitched the red and white, I've stitched this one, and I've stitched the tiny one. However, I'm not American. I've changed my pillows slightly. So the sunflowers kind of stayed the same. And then I used another Button Company pins. I really like it. It's just a one skinny, a long one. And then this is the original one, which is the Lady Liberty. And I have done Polish flag. I try to do the dress which is from the region, the ladies from the region when I come from in Poland wear. This is more like a folk kind of a dress rather than, you know, like a traditional outfit. But I really like it. And I'm still missing the trim. I'm going to be using where is it? Oh, it's here. I'm going to be using this Chanel yarn all the way around like this, but yeah, but for now it's done. Okay, and from the same chart I have finished white and red, because that's the 2 colors which are in a Polish flag. And I have purchased this bow. I don't know, this is actually hair clip, which I don't even know why I bought it, but I was like, do you know what? It's gonna look good on this project. So that's what it is. So this will go to my tray, my Patriotic tray, which is display all year round. I'm just kind of adding stuff to it. And the last Patriotic pillow, which I've stitched last year, but then I didn't finish it completely. It is this chart by this pillow. It is charted by Homestitchness and is called Fallen Heroes. And I again finished this as a round pillow. I've got these enamel pins with Polish and Union Jack, and then just a variegated 100% cotton, crochet cotton, to make the trim, and I think it's lovely. Yeah, so this is all of my stitched projects, cross stitch projects. I think it's not too bad. You need to be the judge of it. Obviously, you know, I wasn't continuously stitching because I have been doing other things as well. I wanted to pay a little bit more attention to, you know, learn Arabic a little bit more, because I'm telling you, it's so hard. Like, I don't know how my kids do it. Like my son, he already moved up to like the advanced group in his Arabic school. And like, he just flies, he just comes in, it's like everything. Oh mom, I just done this one, you know, and I like, oh, I can read this one, I can read this one, I can read this one. And it's like, oh God. And he teaches me, like, awesome, he teaches everyone at home. My daughter, you know, my daughter, she mostly goes there to socialize. But it's fun, you know, she likes it. She likes to go. Then, yeah, and that's, it is what it is. So my Arabic wasn't too successful. Um, yeah, I'm probably still at the same stage when I was before. So, yeah, but at least I gave it a go. So now let's talk about other projects because I have been sewing. I had planned to finish few of my quilt tops so I can display them for the summer. So this one is still on my list to do, at least one. The one with the flowers, which I showed you before. I want to quilt it so I can hang it in my living room with, and you know, show it off with all of my other summer finishes. But for now, let me show you my sewing stuff. So I have been on the strawberry kick lately. I don't know why. Is it because the strawberry popping in the shops like mushroom after rainy day? Because everywhere I go there are strawberries and they are one of my favorite fruits. And you know, I cannot have them. I mean, I can have them, but I have to wait all day. So yeah, I have been sowing lots of strawberries because I was buying the strawberry charts as well. But anyway, I'm rambling. So yeah, let me show you the strawberries I've made. I sewn myself bunch of strawberries, fabric strawberries. How can I show you this good? So yeah, so I have got quite few, 2, 4, 6 for now, and they are just used by you made from like scrapped fabric. And then I don't know why, but I had those felt leaves which are maple leaves, but for some reason they kind of they look good on the strawberry tops as well. So those are my fabric strawberries. I still have got quite few to finish, because basically what I have done is there is a quite few tutorials on YouTube on how to make the fabric strawberries. But I mean, I had a look, but I wasn't really following any of them like thoroughly. I make my kind of own version of it. So what I did, I drew a 6-inch circle, and then I cut it in half. So I had 2 halves, and then I cut a little sliver from the middle to the edge, and I just literally, you know, like a little wedge, just to, I don't know, I just did not want my strawberry to be you know, like too I want them to have like a strawberry shape. So, and then once I've done this, I just stitched it, trim close, flip it, and now I'm just going to gather the tops all the way around until I get to my starting point. Pushed some stuffing in, and then just pull it, tie it, and then, you know, secure the top with the, you know, a few stitches in and out just to close the top, and then add a few leaves, sewn button on. Yeah, and my strawberries are done. And I think they've turned up really, really good. Oh, this one is not done. So that's basically what it is. So once I pull the gather thread on the top, I just kind of go back and forth, in and out a few times, just to close the opening. And then on top of that, I will be sewing on the leaves and a button. And yeah, and I think they are cute. This will be my summer display together with the cross-stitch strawberries, which I am going to be doing as well. And also I wanted to try something different, because the past 10 days I have been on a crochet kick. I pull out my blanket, which I've started last year, and I've worked on it a little bit more, and then I've started a new project which I almost finished, and then I thought, like, how about I'm going to make some crochet strawberries, and I did. So I made 3 for now because I ran out of red yarn. Oh, I don't know what's this. Sticker from the felt. Okay, so that's what I did. Again, no, not really like a tutorial. It's just I'm kind of okay with making this kind of amigurumi, you know, circular kind of thing. So it was just trial. So I done 6 stitches and then increase until I get to the size I want to do, and then I start to decrease until I got this kind of shape. There is a really good tutorial if you want to learn how to make a crochet strawberries by Bella Coco. I'm going to include the links to those videos. Maybe I will include the link to some of the strawberry tutorials as well, which are quite similar the way I've done it, and they are very easy to follow as well. So if you want to have a go, the link will be there. And then I have just sewn on felt and some button, and then yeah, I think they look pretty good. So yeah, I have got 3 for now. Once I get myself a little bit more red yarn, I will maybe make another 3 and just kind of dividing them between my displays. Right, so since we're talking about the crochet, let me show you my crochet projects. Hopefully you're not bored and you're like still here, because you know, like I haven't been here for almost 5 weeks and I have got lots to show you. Oh my god, what is it? What am I doing here? Something. Oh, I'm ripping some. That's okay. Not okay, but it's okay. Right, so the first project I've started last year, I've wanted to make the blanket out of this African flowers, hexes, and I have made few. This is a perfect a scrap buster project because I had plenty of wool which I purchased many years ago for projects I wanted to do, and then I had the leftovers from the projects I already completed. So yeah, I've made quite few of those flowers, but it wasn't enough to make a blanket. So I've really upped my game and I've done a lot. So this is going to be blanket which I would like to have here upstairs when I stitch at night. It's like a lap blanket, so I can just put over my legs when it's getting cold in the evening when I stitch. So I have made various colors and I started to joining the first row, but then I've realized, because I'm not following any pattern, it's just kind of I crochet as I go. So I've realized then, and this is not blocked as well, so it's very hard for me to show. So let me just do that. And then, for example, next one will be here. So then I need, just put this properly. So then I need a little square. So I need to make some of those squares in order to assemble my blanket. But I think once it's finished, it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. This is the great project when I in the evening when we wait for the dinner, because you know dinner is every day is 1 or 2 minutes later. So I cook, I finish cooking about 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and then for another hour and a half I just sit on a sofa and, like, you know, I crochet and watch some telly with my kids. So yeah, so this is the perfect project. And the second blanket, which I've started last year, and I think summertime, because for some reason I really like to crochet over summer, like when it's so hot and you're meant to be like, you know, be like lightly wearing what, like the last thing you want. Oh my god, I do apologize. you know, today you're not gonna get the best English. So yeah, I've started this last year in summer and I had only first row done. So I decided to add a little bit more. And the pattern I'm using, not following particular pattern, however, this granny square is called Farmhouse. And there is a quite few videos as well. Let me show you on a better color. Quite few videos online which you can follow, especially on YouTube. So yeah, so I have making my squares as I go, and I join them as I go. I also weave my ends as I go. They are still hanging over here, but once I finish my blanket, I give it a bath, and then stretch it or square it. Then I will be able to trim all the ends, just in case if, you know, something is going to move from its place. So that's what it is so far. It's in a very odd shape, because as I grab the yarn, then I kind of look, oh, which color would go nice next to this color. So I have got still one of this mustard over here, and then I'm going to be adding white over here. So yeah, it's going to be huge blanket, because I like huge blankets. I like the blankets when I can really curl up, you know, on my sofa and then just wrap myself nicely. I don't like when my legs sticking out when I'm, you know, when I'm covered with blanket. And on top of that, everyone in my house is giants. My sons are really, really tall. My husband is massive, so you know, tall and white as well. So you know, I cannot have a, you know, like a napkin size blanket. I need giant blanket. So yeah, so this is my other project. Well, I haven't finished yet. Oh my god, I hope you're still here. I don't know if you prefer long videos or you want like short and sweet. So yeah, okay, let's go into my works in progress, the things I have been working on, my old stuff. So project I've worked on for quite few days. It is my folk bed by Etsy seller, which is not longer available. Talking about the Etsy, I am not purchasing stuff from Etsy anymore. I don't know if this is the right thing or not. I contact the designers directly and I purchase my chest this way. The other day I wanted to buy quite a few charts from Pantini, from Madame Chantilly and Roveries. Was lots of, and I wanted to have them either paper copy or PDF, doesn't matter. But the total of the charts was fine, because, you know, that's the price then design asked for. But then the taxes on top of that was exactly the same amount. So my total costed me £63 on top of the, you know, the total of the charts. I said, I'm not doing that. For £36, I can buy another 10 PDF from somewhere else. So I contacted the designer and asked if that's okay. And that's how I got my charts. So I'm not buying through Etsy anymore. It's not fair. You know, it is absolutely ridiculous to pay this amount of money. I mean, on top of the price, which already is being added tax and VAT, and no, that's not gonna happen. So yeah, so this is my bed, and I've stitched on this quite a lot. I don't have much left. I'm using my own colors, which are similar to the original, except the DMC, the green DMC, or green blue DMC. So yeah, I'm almost done with this. I already put the year, so I have to finish, because I don't want to pick up those stitches. And this is on 32 count buttermilk by Fabric Flare, 2/2. Nice one. And then this is chart only. 4 Seasons from Barbara Anna and Nitka Moscow. I finished summer and I started working on autumn. I already make my start to autumn. Oh, those ladies are fabulous. And I'm using the fabric and the Flosses DMC from the kit. Absolutely wonderful. I love this. Oh, Barbara Anna. I wish to be a best friend with Barbara Anna. Okay, and now Anniversary of the Heart. I gave a little more love to it because I really want to finish this. This is my last year start, and this is my oldest and the biggest project. So I am currently on the block number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not if I don't include the bonus. So I started block number, let me just show you. Yeah, the block number 6, which is Happy Birthday, my dear. Happy birthday, dear friend. However, I dedicated this block to my grandma, my dad's mum. I only briefly met my grandma when I was small. All my summer holidays as a child, I spent with her. Like my dad is from was from the town which was not too far from the city when I was born and when we live. So I loved going holiday to my grandma's house because they had farms, they had animals, they grew, you know, like vegetables. It was completely different lifestyle to the one I had. And on deep inside, I am a countryside girl. Like, I love being in a countryside. So I only met my grandma, and she was a wonderful woman, but I have never met my granddad, my dad's dad. However, I have included his initial over here. And then on the other side, I will be, and this is my family name, Gren. And on the other side, I will be including all of the initials of my dad's siblings. My dad had 2 stepsisters, because after my granddad died quite early, my grandma got married again. However, she kept the name for the first husband. So for the, oh God, what I'm talking about? Yeah, she kept the name for the first husband. So my dad's sister has got different surname. So yeah, so this is going to be my grandma's block. I really want to have this done this year because I don't like having old projects. I really like the way I work. Like, you know, I think when I start cross stitch and I discover Flosstube, I just kind of you know, fall into this rabbit hole of starting bazillion projects and, you know, getting excited about the things and trying what I like, what I don't. Then I found myself in a situation that I had so many projects going on, then it felt overwhelming. So the past year and a little bit before that, I kind of learned to stitch what I like to stitch, you know, not try to kind of, you know, jump into every style or, you know, do what every other people do, just, you know. So I really want to knock my 2021 WIPS off from my basket and just have the current project from the year I've started them. This kind of, you know, because I don't like to stitch for the basket. I like to stitch because I want to have them somewhere display in my house. And I don't really see the, I mean, obviously that's everybody has got a very different way of doing things, but I don't want to have a 40 wonderful project in my basket and empty walls. that's not what I like to do. So yeah, I want to give a little bit more love to the anniversary of the heart. Now, from the book which I purchased not too long ago, Cross Stitch for the Soul by Emma. I'm always, okay, I'm gonna sound very stupid, but I'm always scared to say her name because once I've said it wrongly and now it's stuck in my head. If you know which word I'm talking about, then yeah. So this is the Stitch Rovias book. I'm gonna be on a safe side. This is the Stitch Rovias book, and the project I'm working on is this. Do what makes you happy. And I've started this at the beginning of Ramadan. And that's what I am. Still in a hoop. I'm using my, no, I'm using Cold for colors because I had them in stash, except the pink. Pink is something I substituted, but it looks very similar to the original. So not much left. This will be my hoop, which goes to, you know, downstairs, the entryway on the wall, which all the other circular quotes and designs. So this is the second work in progress. Okay, that's something I worked on yesterday, just a tiny bit. I don't know, like this project is so simple and I loved it so much, but just for some reason, I don't know, I don't enjoy stitching it. I don't know why. I think it's the linen. So this is the Pennsylvanian Fracta by Kathy Barrick. I had it for so long and I wanted to stitch for so long, and now finally when I have it on the go, I don't like it. I mean, I like it, but I don't like to stitch it. I think it's the linen. This is 40 count linen by Fabric Flair. Antique white. I don't know, it's very flimsy, it's very soft, and it's very see-through, and I have a very good hoop, so the tension is right, but I don't know. I think the fact that I cannot carry my threads and I have to keep, you know, because this is all empty, so like if I would carry this red thread on the back, you would, once I frame it, you would be able to see it, so I have to keep continuously trimming, and you know, oh, that's daunting. But I really like it. You know, I really want to have it finished. And the last project I've worked on, my old WIP. Oh yeah, and the Fracta I am stitching with my own colors, which are similar to the original one. Okay, and now my last WIP, which I started last month. It was my Madness start. It is a rainbow kind of sampler by Jurain Jones. It's from the Just Cross Stitch magazine issue February 2022. And I am using Old Cold for DMCs. I'm going to include a picture of this design. It's beautiful, like a kind of going from all of the yellows, oranges, through reds, greens, and then purples and red and blues. Yeah, it's absolutely wonderful. So that's what I am so far, and I am using All Cold for DMCs. Yeah, so this is my old WIPs. Okay, I hope you are still here. If you need to take a break to have a coffee, or you know, watch someone else for a while and then come back, then I'm absolutely fine with it, because I haven't finished. Because I have also, on top of the things I finished and worked on, I've also started a bunch of charts, because why not? So the chart, I wanted to start this Ramadan, and this meant to be my Ramadan project. I wanted to stitch every day for about an hour or 2 hours on this project. So the idea was to have it done at the end of Ramadan, and it was like a commemorating piece for Ramadan. However, I couldn't stitch on it as much as I wanted, because it's on a dark fabric, and I'm telling you, I am blind like a mole. I can't, like, I can't see very well on the dark fabric, but this project is looking really good on the black fabric. And I'm talking about this one. This project is upside down. It is Ayat Qudsi. It is a phrase from Quran, which I wanted to do for my husband and my children. I'm using old gold for DMCs, and you see the photo, the cover picture is on white, but then later in the design, in the chart, there is another photo when this chart, when this project is on a black fabric, and it's looking absolutely fabulous. All of those yellows and oranges and this gold metallic thread really pops out. So I wanted to stitch on the gray charcoal linen, and I started, and just look at how beautiful it looks. Once is outline with all of the gold metallic. Oh, it's going to be fantastic, but I found it really hard to work on it. So maybe, I don't know, summer, when I will be stitching in the garden. Oh, I don't know, but I really love it. So this was my new Ramadan start. Okay, second start, which is this. Oh, cover picture is on the inside because, okay, so this is Quaker Samplings 3 by With My Needle, and this chart was kindly gifted to me by Michelle, Mama Loves You GB. I think after I've seen her video quite some times ago, yeah, that's quite a few videos back, she finished this into a drum. I fell in love with this chart and I couldn't find it anywhere, so I contacted her and I asked if I could buy this off her. However, she was so wonderful and she just gave it to me. So I've decided to start this project. However, I am not stitching this in red. I have dyed my own fabric, and I've used a natural dye. I dyed my fabric using a cinnamon and a turmeric mixture with little bit of instant coffee and a green tea. And I got myself, and then I baked it in the oven. Got myself this color. It is very kind of yellowy, like a what's the color? Amber kind of burn. No, it's not the amber. What's the, oh God. Oh, English is not my language today, I promise you. Yeah, kind of, you know, it's like mustardy. I don't know, I don't have words today to describe it. Usually I'm very good with color because I have got art degree, and you know, color is something I do, and I know a lot about, but for some reason I just cannot find words to describe. But so yeah, I'm stitching this on 18 count, no, on 16 count Ada, with the black DMC 310, and that's what I am so far. This fabric smells so nice. It's a coffee cinnamon and turmeric. So yeah. Okay, and my last start from last night, although I wasn't active on Instagram, from time to time I popped in and out to check what is going on, and each time I went to Instagram, there was something new with Barbara Anna release, and also Charlie from Charlie Feathers just always gave me heads up saying, oh, you know, there's a new stuff Barbara Anna published, so I needed to go and check. So the last time I went, she posted this bonus chart for everyone who subscribed to Sew With Me Stitch Along, which was the which was this, the Floral Dreams. So everyone who signed up to this stitch along, you receive this bonus free chart from her, and I think later this month, or you know, very soon, she will release this for everyone to purchase as well. So I've started this. I'm using all called for DMCs, and the fabric of my choice is Zodiac 32 count Murano Splash Powder Pink. And look at her. Oh my god. She is fabulous. I just could not I just could not put it down. I stitched until 2 o'clock last night. I was going to stay until the prayer, which was yesterday 10 past 4 in the morning, but I couldn't. Like, I had such a bad migraine, so before I started to fast again, I decided to, you know, take few of the painkillers to kill the pain, and just have a little sleep. So otherwise I would finish it. But look at her. This is absolutely amazing. So yeah, she will be done today, because why not? And this is the chart which I already showed you. And another thing which I think I've already showed you, because that's not my new start, that's something I started already and I've worked on a little bit. So this is my whip which kind of got left out, and this is from the Punch Needle and Primitive Stitching magazine 2021, and this is the series of Home by Roveris. So I'm still on spring, but I'm not really, you know, like focusing or pressuring myself to finish it. I just want to have them all done, because there probably will be pillows, or maybe I will have some other brilliant idea. But for now, right, and that's all my work. I still have got a little bit of shopping to show you and a giveaway, and I'm going to leave you in peace. This video is going to be really long, or probably editing and uploading is going to take a really long time as well. So, okay, let's not keep you any longer. Right, purchases. Oh no, before purchases, I want to just show off a little bit. Because, you know, I'm a runner. I'm an amateur runner. However, I have been running for, this is my 4th year. 2018, 2019, 2019, 2020, 21, 22. So almost 5 years. So 4 and something. And the first year of running, I ran just to kind of for fun. I never thought that I would be good enough to enter any, you know, like competitions or like running events. You know, like I always thought that you need to be like athlete with the results, you know, off the chart. But yeah, but I was so wrong. So yeah, so last year, no, actually during pandemic, when I couldn't enter any of the races, I've done quite a lot of virtual challenges. And what's it called? The Conqueror is one of the, I've done so many and I still don't remember. You see, I'm bad with names. Like, I don't pay attention to how the things are named, or like, you know, it's really bad. But yeah, anyway, so I've done quite lots of those challenges, and those challenges, you set your own time target. So there is various distances you want to challenge yourself to complete, and then you give yourself a time target. So last year I wanted to run 1,968 miles for the year. And I started this challenge on 5th of March. And I finished it on March. It wasn't 5th, so I took a little bit over a year, few days after that. So anyway, I still finished in March, in March. However, it wasn't 5th, it was a few days later. But I have finished 1,968 miles. This includes all the walking and all the running. And in kilometers, I don't know, I want to say 3,000. I don't know, I put down the yeah, it is quite, I'm really pleased with it. So I have got another bling to my collection. Yeah, that's it. Enough showing off. Right, purchases. On my last video, I said I purchased stuff from Nitka, which I managed to do before the, you know, transaction become not longer available or possible. So I have got myself the Tree of Magic and the latest one, which is the Matryoshka doll. So I look forward to stitch them as well. I have also purchased Bristol Berries 3 by Erica Michaels. And because I purchased 3. I purchased this one. I purchased Charlotte's Berries. And then the latest one, which now? I had 2 copies because I bought them twice. I gave away 1 copy, but I kept 1 copy for myself. Is the new latest one Summer Berries or something? So I'm going to have a look around. But yeah, so I bought some berries because I did mention I am on a berry kick lately. And then I bought this is the PDF for the ink circle, and there are 2 charts. One is the Quaker World 2007 and the other one is, they're both charts, but one is, what did I, oh my god, oh, I think I just pull out the one. So I have got the other one as well. And then I bought a Quaker sampling 1 and 2, which are the companion pieces for the Quaker, which I have been kindly gifted by Michelle. And then obviously the latest release of Barbara Anna, and this is the Sailing Dreams. Oh, she's fabulous. So this is going to be my new start as well. And then Madame Chantilly, Celebrating Autumn. Oh, my address goes across. Oh yeah, because what she did when I contacted her, I really like this idea. I think that's what every designer should do. She put a watermark, which my address, my full address goes across the, you know, across the pages. So and I cannot remove it. So even if I want to, you know, share this chart illegally on, you know, other, you know, websites like Pinterest and stuff, my address was on it. So I think this one would stop lots of people from sharing charts this way. So this is the autumn tray. Then I have got the spring delivery. I have got autumn delivery. I have got winter delivery. And I have got summer delivery, which I haven't printed out because I'm paying for printouts now. I've ordered my new laptop and I've ordered my new computer, because new computer and a printer, because printing in a post office is way too expensive. So yeah, I'm going to have my own printer. And this is the Major Mercy. I purchased this before, but I just printed it out because I didn't have it in my stash. And this is When This You See, Remember Me. And it's a free chart from Plum Street Samplers. It is the 12 Days of Christmas, and I have printed them out as well. They are available on her blog. So yeah, so that's what I have been buying or downloading for free. But now I'm really just puzzled, what have I done with the second copy of, because I know I sent away one of the copies, but now I wonder what I have done with the other one. You know, like I have stuff all over here, like press in a shop underneath you know, this desk. So yeah, okay, giveaway, and I set you free. On my last video I didn't have a giveaway because I said that I will leave you for a really long time, so I didn't want anybody to wait. So this time I have got 2 giveaways, and I think last time when I've checked, I have been only 10 people away from 1,000. This is incredible. Like 1,000, it's a giant number. So thank you so much. If you are not subscriber yet, I would love you to click the subscribe button, press the notification bell, so you know then every time when I post a video, so you can see my face, but also you can hear me rambling. I do apologize for bad English today and video all over the place. I'm really out of practice, but yeah, hopefully I will get better next time. And also, I haven't been recording any tutorials as well, because I'm not quite sure what tutorial would you like to see. So if you have got any ideas in your head, something you are interested, something where you have seen today and you liked it and you want me to show you, then please leave the comment down below. Right, giveaway. So the first chart I'm going to give away, it is the Love Notes by Brenda Gervais. And it is a used chart, it's used by me. I stitch most of those pillows, and I'm happy to pass it on to another person. So if you would like to win this chart, can you use the word love? Let's share the love. And also I have stitched everything I wanted from this chart, and it is Red, White and Blue by Brenda Gervais as well. If you would like to have this chart, can you use the word bloom? Love and bloom. Hopefully you will enter. Hopefully you like the giveaway. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video and you haven't not found me boring or, you know, all over the place. I've really enjoyed talking to you today. I know it's going to be a very long video. And now, very quickly, since it's almost end of the month, oh, I haven't told you yet. Oh my God, this is all. Yeah, so it's almost the end of the month, and the May is just, you know, around the corner. Obviously, Stitch Mania. I'm not doing Stitch Mania because I've done March Madness. However, I will be doing WIP Mania, which means I will make the list of all the WIPs I have got currently in my basket. And then each week I will select 1 or 2, depends on the size of the project. And I will be working only on those 2 projects throughout the week. And then if I accomplish a lot, or I've managed to finish something, then I will have a new start on Sunday. And then because of that, I will be recording my videos weekly. So I will have the videos for the next 5 weeks on every Sunday, so I can summarize each week of the mania as it goes. But obviously I haven't shared because I forget, my course already started. As I mentioned before, I resigned from work in order to go back to university and complete my degree, my teaching degree. I have got art degree. I have got a degree in fine art and a fashion design, and I have been working in the industry for many years. I have got also foundation degree in child education, and the past 6 years I have been working in a primary school as a support teacher, and mainly work with the children with the various special needs. So in order to become a full class teacher, I needed to take additional study. So I've started my teaching training this month. My classes started on 20th, so day after, you know, the Easter holidays. So the first day was madness, like, you know, it was really hectic because, you know, it's the first day of school, so you need to do your IDs, you need to do all of the admin and, you know, all of the induction, the things you need to do. And my classes are every Friday and Saturday. So obviously Friday and Saturday, that's the time when I have been stitching the most. So now I have to kind of rearrange my timetable and, you know, find a time for everything. Because the course is really intense. I had my classes on Saturday, and, you know, like I thought, oh, you know, it's a first teaching session, so, you know, it's not going to be a lot. But I already have been given a list of things to do for the reading in my own time. I already have been given criteria for the assignment, which due in June. So yeah, I will be studying a lot. I will be doing lots of researches. You know how it is when it's in a uni. You know, it's different when you're 20 and you have got no responsibility, and then it's different when you're 40 and you've got 4 kids, husband, and, you know, hobbies. So yeah, I will be busy doing that as well. However, I am making commitment to record videos every Sunday to summarize my Stitch Mania. So the next video, it's going to be on Sunday, and I will introduce to you the WIPs I have selected for the month, and the first 2 or 3 weeks WIPs I'm going to be working in May. And that's it. I'm really apologize, you know, then some parts of this video are very awkward. I speak bad English, or you know, it's just odd. It's just a break, and I'm also hungry. So yeah, I will see you all on Sunday. The giveaway winner will be drawn in 2 weeks time, so not this video Sunday, the Sunday after. So I think this is the fair amount of time for everyone to enter. Remember, love and bloom. Please subscribe if you are not subscriber, and find me on Instagram as well. Yes, have a wonderful week, and I will see you very soon. Bye.